Hey guys, RB the Garden Nanny. I am at my favorite garden center, I want to call it. It's not really considered just a gardening center, but it is an awesome place in Kirkwood, Missouri called OK Hatchery, and I love it. It is February the 24th, and it is time to start getting the compost and the mulch, and you see the guys all around putting in edging the beds and putting in the compost and all that stuff. This is the time to do it. So I needed to get some feed bags, feed sacks, and OK Hatchery just, thank you Jesus, they just graciously gave me a sack full of sacks. So I now can use those sacks to go to, I do have a trailer, but I will not be putting my compost on a truck or a trailer bed or anything like that. I will be putting my compost and my mulch in these sacks. And these sacks will hold up for a lot of, wear. I'll be able to use them over and over, which is awesome. And so I will share those sacks as well with you to show you what is possible, what you can pick up for free at a lot of these types of feed stores. OK Hatchery is a feed store, so they have lots of bags that they were just going to throw all of those away. So I am so grateful, so thankful. Actually, I'm very thankful to John Kohler. I will have to put the name of his channel on the screen because John is a person that I have learned so much from. He has a hatchback and he does not have a truck where he can put his compost or mulch on. So he takes this big tarp, puts it down, and then whoever is driving the tractor or whatever it is to put down the mulch on the tarp, they just drive it over there and dump it on his tarp. And then he takes those feed sacks, those feed bags, and he just fills them up. And he does it halfway because you don't want a heavy sack to throw in the back of your car. So he shows his whole process. I will leave that link, but he was the one that encouraged me by watching his video. He encouraged me to find these feed sacks so that I could load up some compost, load up some mulch, and then I can carry it easily without having to deal with wheelbarrows or doing a lot of moving, constantly. You just put it in the sacks, take the sacks where you want to dump it. That simple. I love that process. So thank you, John Kohler, if you're watching this video. Anyway. All right, I have made it home, and I just wanted to show you all these bags that I received free from the feed store that I went to, OK Hatchery. And these are 50-pound bags. And I will show you later on how I use these empty bags. They were absolutely free. This is over a dozen. And so I also have tons and tons of bags in here as well. But all of this is from the feed store. So if you are interested in getting these bags, they're absolutely free. You can find them at your feed stores. Not necessarily garden centers, because a lot of garden centers don't have it. But yeah, any place where they sell a lot of grass seeds and stuff like that, you should be able to find these bags. So I will show you what I'm going to do with them shortly. Hey guys, I wanted to share this edger that I absolutely love. I will leave a link if I can find one. But this edger, I have had this since 2016, and this thing is a gold mine. I love it. I love the fact that it is so sturdy, and you put your feet here to make your cuts around the edges. And it is February the 28th, and this is a great time in my area to start doing the edging. So I just wanted to share what I use. Right now, I am going to use it here in my backyard. I'm going to be doing the, let me show you. I am going to be doing the lamb's ear row. As you can see, the row needs to be done. Let me take you around on the side. So that would also include this area, and it is in the 50s, 60s. So this is a before. I am not going to go through and share how I do this entire thing, but I will show you a little bit of me using this tool, and then you can run out as quickly as you can to get you one, because it is awesome, simply awesome. And so here I go. This is the type of stuff that I deal with. Look at this. All the wild onions that I have to go in and get out. But yeah, this is how I edge the bed. And then once I get this stuff out of here, like the weeds off I don't get rid of this soil. I just kind of smooth it back into the bed. Yeah, that is how I do it. I'm going to show you how it looks after I'm done, and I'll be back. All right, so I have this lamb's ear row done. It feels so good to have your hands in the dirt when you've been away from it for a minute. It feels awesome. And just because the weather feels so good as well, it just makes it magnificent. It makes it really, really nice. So yeah, the edging is done here, and the problem with this is it's not good to leave this bare and open like this. Just because I have been digging in the dirt with the edger and removing weeds and all that type of thing, weeds are going to be horrible. So the best thing to do at this point is to get some mulch and mulch this really, really well so that I can avoid all that. But it sure looks good. Glad to have at least that part done. So I have to finish this side. I started on this side because it was easier with the camera. But I gotta get some mulch today to put that down. I'm going to work an area every time instead of trying to do it all. That was the purpose of my Trello. It helps me to organize my garden in sections and work in sections so that I'm not overwhelmed. And I think just going and getting the mulch and putting it down, that will be one area done, and then I can deal with the others later. So that's where I am right now. All right, in our area, we're able to get free mulch, and just as long as you live in the area, you can load up on as much mulch as you want, and I am taking advantage of that this year. I haven't been really good at doing it in the past as much as I should have. So today I came and I filled up 5 bags. And I'm just going to put it in that area where I work today. So I got 5 bags. And then these are just my empty feed sacks. But I'm pretty happy with the progress that I've done today with one of my areas in my backyard. All right, I'm back home and I am getting ready to spread my first bag in this area right here. And so here I go. Hey, Red Robin. How are ya? So I am done with this area right now. I'm going to continue to spread the bags and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. All right, I am done for the day. This area is the area I was going to work in and I am finished with it. Started off by doing my edge and then of course pulling weeds. I always pull my weeds. I don't put mulch right on top of weeds. And then went and got this at the mulch, the free mulch in the bags. I just put it in my feed sacks that I got for free at OK Hatchery. And now one section is done in my garden and I'm done for the day. I don't have to do 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Just do a little as I can. And this is a pretty big bed that wraps around on the other side, but it is finished and I feel so good about it. What I did not do is put down any fertilizer, which I will throw that down in this area as well, and then I will be finished for the day. Thanks guys for watching, and if you like what you see or have any questions, give me a comment at the bottom and I will be happy to reply. Have a fantastic day.